Alright, and welcome back everybody, Aesop Grimm here, and this is the continuation of our second Chronicle in Endless Space 2. We're still playing the tutorial, and we're learning. It's a neat game, things are unfolding, I don't know if I'm doing things right, but I am getting used to, I guess, the UI and navigation and how to at least select options. I just don't know if I'm picking the right options. But we've discovered a new constellation over here. We're going to go ahead and tell our explorer vessel to move into the Oscillo system, where I believe we can check this anomaly or curiosity. And we found more transvine. The ghost of a machine. There are ruins in this system, old enough and sophisticated enough that they must have come from the Endless. There are machines within machines, some of which are still running, and others that are so alien you are not sure how to tell if they are running or not. It will take time to investigate properly. That is, if you don't just take the dust and run. Yeah, we'll investigate. Invest the effort required to understand the mysteries of this machine and perhaps learn how to make it produce more dust. Oh yeah, that sounds absolutely like something we would want to do. Alright, confirm that. And, looking for more flashing symbols like this one right here. So you can go here. Whoops. Can I order you to go there? Yes. Okay. What's up next? We're probably pretty close to being done here. 2 turns remaining. Let's end turn and push to turn 49. Our current quest that we're on is to try and produce at least 150.
The interests of other races.
This is bad.
Talk.
Produce at least 150 dust per turn in your empire. These guys are voracious. They want to destroy everything. The Hive cares little for the interests of other races. Talk. Encountering another of the galaxy's major empires is a critical moment in the history of your civilization. Will they be a threat or an opportunity, though? Open the diplomatic status screen if you wish to begin negotiations. Okay. A good leader needs to understand its empire's position in the wider galactic community. Here, in the diplomatic status screen, you can gain a quick overview of your relations with the other major empires that you are aware of. Initially, relations with any major empire will be Cold War, reflecting your empire's mutual uncertainty. This means attacks can only be launched in, home, or neutral star systems. Okay, so you can't go into their star system with the intention of attacking them. Click on an empire leader to open diplomatic channels. Notice that this screen is accessible using the F8 shortcut. Alright, we'll click on this guy.
What do you sound like when you scream?
Oh my god! Over time, each empire you have encountered will develop an attitude towards you, based on your game actions, including diplomatic interactions. This will help you anticipate likely responses and establish the level of trust or threat in the relationship. Hover the cursor over the attitude to better understand its origin. Alright, what's their attitude? Where is that at? Influence, pressure. Develop an attitude. Terms, glitter, contract, contribution. And cold. Oh, their attitude is reserved. We just met you. Okay. Be aware that although improving diplomatic relations will give you access to better contracts to negotiate, it will limit your ability to wage war on that empire. Populations rarely support military action against their friends, after all. The diplomatic abilities that are currently available are listed beneath the current diplomatic status of the relationship. Okay, we can open our borders to them. Well, I think this is current status. Diplomatic abilities that are currently available are listed beneath the current. No. I'm sorry, you can see this bar move. If we selected... No, never mind. It looks to me like they are gaining influence pressure on us. Okay, so we have open border option. You can access this empire's systems. Attack fleets, you can attack this empire's fleets. Attack systems, you can attack this empire's systems. Okay. My terms represents the diplomatic actions that are currently available to you. More can be unlocked via researching technologies. Actions cost more or less influence depending on their nature and the current diplomatic status of the relationship. Some treaties, such as declare war, are more expensive than deals. Resource technology or star system, as they are imposed without negotiation. So we have declare war, we have bureaucratic imbroglio. Through a deluge of formal diplomatic requests and actions, you manage to clutter diplomatic channels with this empire and increase your pressure on him. Alignment bad. Close borders. This means that the empires close their borders to each other. Ships will no longer be able to move freely through the other empire's systems. Trade and science will decrease. Map sharing. This is a request to share the known galactic map with another empire. I don't want to share anything with these are cravers. I don't trust them. Empire dust. Dust is transferred to your empire and can be used for many reasons, such as buying things, paying heroes, or interacting with other empires. I don't think I think these are diplomatic options. I think maybe this is just showing us. Well, I'm not really sure. Their terms. Map sharing, Empire dust, Jadonics, Eden incense, and dark glitter. Oh, that's what they're asking for from us, maybe? My contribution, their contribution. Let's press on. When you want to negotiate a contract, select each term that you want to add. Examine the opinion bar to better understand the likely reception to the currently suggested contract. Well, I don't want to declare war. I kind of want to close my borders to them. But I wouldn't mind trading with them either. Is that what this is for? Can you only add one thing? When you want to negotiate a contract, select each term that you want to add. Examine the opinion bar to better understand the likely reception. Yeah, it's gonna... Well, this is influence pressure, not opinion. Display the balance of influence pressure between you and the selected empire. Okay. What about this?
Oh, okay.
So they're willing to swap map sharing information. And then we have all these other things. We can start trading stuff to them in exchange for whatever. I mean, we can set up whatever kind of trade deal we want, it looks like, but I don't think I want to trade with them. I want to... Okay, so... I want to close borders. I don't want to deal with these guys. Alright, when you want to... Okay, examine the opinion bar. Okay. Note that you can cut deals involving strategic and luxury resources and manpower. Additionally, you can also... How does manpower work? Like, we send them some of our people in exchange for what? Some of their people? I guess you could do that if you were in an alliance with people, and you had open borders to each other's populations so that you could freely move. Maybe that's how that makes sense. Additionally, you can also try to ratify peace treaties that will give you access to attractive new diplomatic actions. Hover over the new available terms to learn more about them. Well, for us, we don't have any because I elected to close borders.
Oh, okay.
Oh, here's their opinion. This bar shows the other empire's opinion on the current contract as listed above, and it looks like they're neutral. Hover over the new available terms to learn about them. That's these terms here. So there's not really anything about peace on here, which is what I want to go with as a player, but it doesn't fit from a role-playing perspective as the Empire. It doesn't fit. Okay, so we're going to go with closed borders. Make an offer.
What plans does the coward hatch?
Closed borders won't save you from the hive. All right. And we're done. Military ship prices decrease. All right, so where are they at? They must be over here. I don't see anything else. They got to be somewhere in here, although it doesn't really seem to show me real clearly. Unless they're... No, these are pirates. Echo Star System. All right, intern. And solo quest started. Lifting the lamp. Opening your empire's doors to new population types has its challenges, but also its rewards. Each new group adds to the strength and flexibility of a society, contributing to the maturity of your empire as a whole. New objective. Capture, assimilate, or attract a new population type into your empire. Okay. New event progress. The new industrialist movement on Heka is causing more problems than you would like. Apparently, some political organizations have been spearheading a civilian movement to tear down the old, destroying valuable cultural monuments, oh my goodness, and priceless artifacts in an attempt to usher in a new industrial era. If this is allowed to continue, intellectualism and innovation on Heka will be crippled for decades to come. Still, the near fanatical energy of this movement is doing wonders for the system's industry. What will you do? Sounds like ISIS. Stop. The movement is ridiculous and must be put to a stop. It would be an awful waste if you allowed the people to cast off the lessons of history so carelessly. That sounds like Antifa. All right, let's hit stop and confirm that. New event, 1,000,000 things I haven't done. Conflict has broken out between two of your trusted advisors. Two war heroes, once dearest friends, have nearly come to blows over the management of the Industrial Party. They trade insults in the press and don't print retractions. One, a young upstart who has made enemies and allies with his decisive decision-making, argues the party should adopt more taxes and tariffs in order to regulate the empire's debts. The other, a fine negotiator but dedicated opportunist, cautions against bold action and worries about the government's relationship with large businesses and foreign empires if such acts are taken. This, you have to read this through the lens of how the developers see it. I mean, in my experience, people talk about taxing the upper end, but they don't. Or the costs get passed on. That always ends up in the middle class. And so that's what I'm going to run with. The young person here has a view, and they believe they have a solution to it. Even though this older guy, is an opportunist, and his rhetoric, I mean, the game is clearly showing you, we don't want to do that. We don't want to upset the rich people. That's not how I would view it, but I would side with the older guy here saying, this isn't going to go the way you think it is. I mean, you're saying one thing, but whenever you pull the trigger on this, you're going to find out it doesn't really implement that way. And it's not going to affect things the way you think it will. It's going to have some pretty devastating consequences. So that's what I'm going to run with. Back the opportunist. Plus 15% star system trade value on systems, on empire systems, and increase the industrialist political ideology. Okay. Enter the diplomatic status screen. It seems you are under a great deal of diplomatic pressure. Unless they are at war, any two empires will exert pressure on each other based on several factors. Contextual diplomacy choices, differences in score, size of influence zone, and enemy systems under influence. Enter negotiations to learn more.
What do you sound like when you scream?
The diplomatic pressure bar shows the 3 thresholds you can reach by exerting your pressure against the pressure of the other empire. As the blue bar grows, it progressively allows you to demand dust, resources, or even technologies from the other empire. So for us, the reverse can happen. When a player receives a demand, they can choose to accept the demand or suffer from a penalty chosen by the demander. Oh man, that's pretty bad. Let's maybe throw in bureaucratic imbroglio to try and frustrate those influences that we're receiving. Oh, I don't have it. We do not have enough resources to offer this. Man, I don't think there's anything I can do. And we just completed the Paladin and are now going to be researching the Endless Research Park. So our Navy here, we have to select all these guys. Can I select like that? No. And then we have to create fleet. And that fleet, I want to come out here to these pirates. Skip turn, sleep, and auto explore. Oh, I didn't even know I had auto explore. Hover the cursor over these new fleet actions. There it is. Okay. Meanwhile, this guy here. So this is a new ability that has been developed, probably from technology. Star Rex, Prowler fleet. Do we gain this fleet? Or did we find this fleet? The Good Life. While exploring this planet, you come across a small, harmless community of Horatio. Apparently the survivors of a crash-landed spacecraft. These people have lived on the planet for over a decade, enjoying the tropical climate and adorning their habitations with rocks, shells, and other useless objects. They seem quite surprised when you tell them their little conclave is just 1 or 2 years away from being wiped out by a natural cataclysm. Help them find a new place to live, won't you? Given the imminent cataclysm, the need to relocate the Horatio Enclave is clear. Fortunately, the beautiful one should bring some useful benefits too. I don't know how do I attain that? Bring the Horatio vessels to one of your systems with at least 3 available population slots. Oh, I think I do know how to do that. Okay, here's the Prowler. And I want you to go to Heka. All right, now you, in the meantime, I guess I can put you on auto explore. Move automatically to the closest unexplored destination. Yeah, do that. Or do I not have any unexplored destinations? There it goes. Where are you gonna go? I guess out into these areas. Research is complete on astrofinance. And so we will now grab, extreme atmospherics. Technology stage unlocked in economy and trade quadrant. Technology deed is available. Consolidator of systems. Great leaders once looked at the physical terrain they controlled as an indication of their wealth and power. Now that these conflicts have moved to the stars, it is the number of systems that determines your position. Take control of your constellation, and with it, your future. Oh, objective failed. Be the first to control at least 4 star systems in the same okay. Well, fine. Congrats, you're now able to level up your systems. System level ups unlock extra population slots on your planets and improve production. Open the economy screen via the control banner to learn more. First, click on the Trade and Resources tab if it's not already active. In order to level up your systems, you first have to come up with a blueprint that every system can use. Click on the Level 2 Modernization to create this blueprint. The blueprint you create will make use of one of the luxury resources you have already discovered. You are free to choose which one you want to use. Each one will cause the blueprint to have a different effect. Go ahead and choose a luxury resource. And I choose... Oh man. Can I select it? Yes, I can. Okay, so I choose Jadonics. As you can see, the chosen luxury resource provides the displayed effects, plus 60 industry on system. A new blueprint can only be created once per stage increase of the economy and trade quadrant of the technology tree. You need to think carefully about your choice. You'll want to consider both your access to various luxury resources and the impact of the blueprint's effects on your systems, present and future. Once confirmed, there is no turning back. Okay, so the problem here is that I have discovered Jadonics, but I don't think I can mine it yet. But we could go with Dustigious trees and gain 60 dust on system, and that might be something that I want. 15 approval. Ship buyout, construction buyout reductions. Food. I think for this one, level 2 modernization, I'll go with the dust. And we'll save Jadonics for later, I guess. Now that the blueprint has been created, you can upgrade all your systems. For each system, you will need to add the system development to the construction queue and ensure you have the necessary amount of luxury resource. Good luck ushering in a new golden age across your empire. All right. Well, we'll cross that bridge as we get to it. We're done with this. Everybody can move. Lost Horatio, why are you... Oh, man. You need to be on auto exploration. And you need to be moving to Heka. What are you? Oh, see, that Prowler, I thought that was the lost civilization. I'm going to bring you up to here also. Okay, now my Navy is on its way. Okay, I think everybody's moved. I think I have everybody set to go where they're supposed to be going. So we'll push to turn 52. Diplomatic relation has changed with the nearest. We're friendly now. They'll provide us with most of their resources. Diplomatic relation has changed with the Yusho, who is cordial. We'll get a small portion of their resources. Okay. End turn. Now, extreme atmospherics takes a while. It's 9 turns. What is this? Enemy fleet. Pirates. Okay. Where's my naval fleet at? There's the Lost Horatios. Here they are. Okay. And how are we looking? Is everybody building? Yes, they are. Calgaros.
Tell us what you plan.
Oh boy. We might be getting close to the end of our series here, because I don't know what to do to hold these guys off. They're demanding dust. How much dust am I producing per turn? I'm at plus 143, so I'm close. I guess we're going to ignore their demand. It's kind of unfortunate I ran into them. I just wanted to mess with the pirates here for this series and just figure out how to do that. I had probably better start prepping for war. What's this going to do for me? I thought drone networks was already up here. What system is this? This is Heka. We're working on endless research. Tractable. A transformative tool for strengthening ground defenses. The invention of sophisticated autonomous construction techniques allows battlefield ordnance to be manufactured on the fly. In this way, defenses can be constructed that are responsive to enemy composition and attack patterns. Plus 750 damage done to attacker during ground battle and plus 250 manpower capacity. Plus 150 manpower deployment limit. Well, that's pretty neat. Oh, we got xenotourism here. We have a number of things that are available to us. But what we need is, we need more military. Yep. Oh, there's our timer. Yeah, I'm a little concerned. I don't want to give in to these guys, but I don't know if I'm equipped to fight them either. I don't even really know where they're at. These are the use show. So that's the other thing, is nothing here seems to indicate their position. Maybe this is them. Owentho 1, small lava. Oof. Owentho 2, large lava. What the heck happened here, man? Owentho 3, small ash. Owentho 4, medium gas. This might be where the cravers are at. Well, it would say they're inhabited, though, I think, if they were. What is it that I don't know if the cravers inhabitate worlds. They more consume them, I think. Nakos 1. Nakos 2. Terran planet. Nakos 3. We've already looked at that one. Okay. Well, let's save it. We're at turn 55. And we'll see what happens in the coming episodes. Because I'm pretty sure we're going to be at war with a major faction here pretty soon. And we have not even cleared out pirates from our own system yet, which is a concern for me. It feels like I'm way behind the curve still. So anyway, this is all part of the learning process, though. So again, I'm Aesop Grimm. Thanks for coming by the channel. I hope all is well in your neck of the woods, and I'll see you in the next episode where this story continues.